It's another Panthers Pretend Draft. I'm your host, Demetri. This is part of This Team is Killing Us. If you have not already, please like and subscribe to this video. We are doing Panthers-centric mock drafts leading all the way up to the NFL draft. Yesterday's draft, we got a little bit crazy with the trades, had to give up a lot of capital to move into round one, but the situation felt appropriate. Today, I am more inclined to stay put at 33. Certainly, we're not trading up. Maybe we'll trade down. But let's dive into it. Remember, as always, I think the Panthers' three biggest needs in this draft are going to be wide receiver, offensive line, namely a center, and then a replacement for Brian Burns. I also would like to come out of the draft with a tight end that can contribute significantly to this team. So let's dive into today's mock draft, which, as always, is on Pro Football Network's mock draft engine. And we will dive in. Every Panthers fan here does not need to be told the team is picking at 33, first pick of the second round. So really all we can do is hold tight until we get there. Earlier in the series, I said that Dallas Turner and Brock Bowers, if they got below number 20, I would be interested in moving up, which is what we did yesterday. Also, any of the big three receivers, if they got past 15, that didn't happen here, obviously. So maybe we are looking at Graham Barton, Jackson Powers-Johnson, the top two centers in the draft. Now, here we go. All right, what I like about this offer from Seattle is it comes with a 1 next year. We're moving back 12 spots, so our first pick then would become number 39. But I do like this. I'm going to take it, especially coming off of a year where we have no first-round pick to line up 2 for next year. That feels like the right move to me. So at number 39, I'm going to reject these offers because, and again, remember, just because we took them in a previous mock draft does not mean we won't take them again. Xavier Worthy, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't think he is the best receiver that would be available to Carolina, but I think he is the best for Carolina. Let's trade 45 again. I mean, just moving back 3 spots, I don't think this is going to affect what I want to do, which is to take Zach Frazier, the center from West Virginia. I think Frazier right after Powers-Johnson, and Barton. I think those 3 guys you are ready to plug in right away at center. Anybody else is a drop-off. So with him on the board, let's make Zach Frazier our draft pick there. At number 65, there is the offer from Arizona. I'm not looking to rack up picks next year. I want to make this pick here. And as I look along the lines of what we need, Brandon Dorlus from Oregon, I really like what that Ducks defense has become ever since Dan Lanning has taken over, has really added some size and meanness, which I think is going to help the Panthers here. So Brandon Dorlus is going to be our pick at the top of round number 3, and now we wait until pick 101. Let's real quick put up what we have gotten so far in the first 3 picks. We've made 2 trades and 3 picks so far. There you go. Again, please like and subscribe. We're doing a new mock draft each and every day. Very interesting spot for the Panthers starting out at number 33. Jatavian Sanders, a guy we've taken in previous drafts, he is sitting there. But you know what else? I think I'm going to try and make this trade with Detroit because I see an offensive tackle. And again, Kieran, I believe Amageji is how you pronounce his name. I don't think he is a be-all, end-all. Yeah, all right, good. We're going to move up, but we are going to take Amageji because there is a big drop-off in tackle quality. I think we're already in the middle of it. But I do want to go ahead and add a second offensive lineman before they turn into just bodies, as opposed to guys that can actually provide A, real depth, and B, meaningful depth, at least for the first few years. So that's why we will add the offensive tackle from Yale there. We're waiting now till 141. This will be one of the few picks we made so far that we did not acquire as the result of a trade. Keeping my eye on running backs. I said this yesterday. Audric Estime from Notre Dame is a guy I like a lot. If he is there at 141, I would pounce on that. I'm not going to move up to get him, though. Cade Stover, tight end from Ohio State, also very appealing. This is the problem, right? Not being at the top. And then there goes Estime, and there goes Stover. So what do you do at 141? I think we take the pick here, right? And the guy right at the top of the list is interesting to me. Jalen Wright, I don't think ever really lived up to expectation at Tennessee, but how much of that is about the Volunteers? How much of that is about Josh Heupel's offense, which is really about spreading people all the way to the sidelines and throwing? I'm going to take a flyer on Wright here in round 5. And you know what? We will take this trade from Miami because to drop down 16 picks and then get another 6th round pick, I'm okay with that at this point in the draft. And we still have some needs that we need to fill. 153 coming up. We're going to go Kitten Oladapo here. The team has lost some bodies in the secondary. So let's go with the safety out of Oregon State. I don't think Theo Johnson is going to come off the board super quickly. And yep, there he is at 158. Let's go ahead and pick him up. And now, today, what we'll do is go to pick 184. And after we make this pick, we are done because we have traded back up into the draft. We traded away that 7th round pick to move up higher in the 6th round. I think we're at a position where we are kind of just looking for bodies here, but not even necessarily bodies. I mean, Jarvis Brownlee from Louisville definitely has my attention because that is a corner. Obviously, these days in the NFL, you want to carry about 6 corners on the roster. Could he start out as number 6? Maybe. I don't know. So I think that we aren't just adding a body here. We're adding somebody that is valuable, given that it is a position of need for depth for the Carolina Panthers. I hope that makes sense. So let's put up what we have because our draft is done. That is who the Carolina Panthers are taking home today. We address the secondary, where really this is all about adding depth that can contribute something, even if it is just a name on a roster spot. I'm always happy in these drafts when Xavier Worthy falls to us again. I think he's the best fit in terms of what the Panthers' needs are. Zach Frazier is a capable right-away starter. Brandon Dorlus is going to fill the edge in this particular draft. And then we went out and admittedly, we took some flyers. I'm not going to lie. We don't have guys stacked here that I feel like we know a ton about, but we did a lot of maneuvering, made a lot of trades. It made this particular mock draft interesting. I feel like we did really good in the beginning, and I feel like we are sort of crossing our fingers towards the back end. But if we are crossing our fingers, I think putting those kind of guys in the secondary where you need bodies is a good move. Let's see what our trades resulted in here. So look, the reason I do this every day is to sort of explore every possible scenario that the Panthers could find themselves in. We have what? This is April 12th that we are publishing this. So we have 2 more weeks of mock drafts leading up to the NFL draft. Come back every single day, weekends included. We're going to do one of these. Thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's how you will find out every time one of these brand new mock drafts goes live. Just be sure and hit that bell icon on the OG Triangle Media page.